Hello and welcome to my studio journal. Now back in 2022, I started to redesign my home studio, shifting from software to hardware for the first time. What began as a few videos for some curious students soon became an ongoing unfiltered record. These are the last two shelves I was worried about, that I wasn't going to have enough left over, but I do have all these little segments. My concern was pulling the shelf out and then getting caught on edge going back in. But I just realized something. If I start from the back instead and go forward, the back end of the shelf is never going to go past this point, so it should be able to run freely. So that means I'll just use a whole one to bring it up to about here, and then just cut a little bit off and finish off the rail. And I should then be able to get these two shelves done. Okay, and there's the completed side. I have the main strip running from there up to, I think it's right here. So the edge of the shelf, when I pull it out, will never go past here. So that means it's not going to get caught on anything when I slide it back. So that's what the full rail looks like, and I'll just do the remaining rails like that. So now all the strips are installed. The top still looks a little bit messy with that, but we're going to get to that. All these shelves have been cleared. We still have all of this mess over here that we have to get through to maybe make some more space. But everything now, right from the top shelves on to the bottom shelves in here, and there's Una. Anyhow, everything there has been cleaned and tidy. I know I'm just flying through these things, but anyhow, that all seems to work well. I know it's a little bit close up, but now all you do is just pull it on out and push it on in, and it works just like a sliding drawer. So they glide much smoother with the felt on there. And in order to make up some more room and start the rack unit, I have to do some more unpacking here. The next stuff here that I'm looking at unboxing is I've been looking forward to unboxing for a while now. First thing is this ART SCL2 stereo compressor limiter gate expander type thingy and all of that sort of thing. So I was looking at, this is a VCA compressor. And so this was the last thing kind of on my list to get. So if we open it up, we got the manual, which is nice. I've already read through that online as usual. We have the plug to hook it up in to the power. And then let's just take this off here. This is a heavy little unit for what it is, I'm sure. And so let's see here. We're going to just undo this end if we can. And slide it on out of here. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at this. Obviously it plugs in this way. On the front here we have an expander, output, release, attack, ratio, threshold, bypass, stereo link, which will link these two together as far as I know. Bypass again on this side. So you can use them as either two separate mono channels or as a stereo in combination. You have your LEDs up here to for the output level, for the compressor attenuation. So this is a nice little unit. This is going to go above one of the EQs. On the back, we have our output input, which can either be XLR or it can be TRS. We also have for a detector loop on each one, so we can have external gear fed into this for ducking and stuff like this. So anyhow, this is one of the things that I wanted to unbox, and the reason is because I'm just going to slide it in the top of the rack unit right now, not even hook it up. That'll just get one more box out of the way in this studio. So we'll do that in a moment. I'm not even going to put it back into the plastic because literally I'm just going to slide it into place. Throw this in here and throw this into here. Now, the next one, and let me see if I get this right. I never, ever get this right. Let's see here. XLR. Did I say XRL? XLR balanced inputs. Anyhow, just in case if I made that mistake, I always get those letters mixed up. I know what they do. I don't really care what they say. Anyhow, so this was the other thing that I picked up. And if you watch some other videos, you probably know why I picked it up. It's a stand again. Actually with this, it's just a metal laptop stand that make for great synth stands. So now I'm just gonna unclick that so that it's ready. And it has, in the back here, simply you can raise it up, raise it down, and just hook it in at various levels depending on where you want it. Okay, so that was gonna be the next thing, because this is the one that I really wanted to get to unboxing and looking at, which was this right here, the ASM Hydrosynth. Let's take, how are we gonna open this thing up? First, how does this actually open up? That's the question. Okay, it looks like, well, it looks like this end is open on this side and this end is open on this side. Both of these are stapled shut, so I don't think that's it. So then maybe we do this along here. Do that, do this. I think that's the way to do it. You got it. Fold these out, and it looks like, interesting. This was packed the wrong way. Figure that one out. Because it's crunching the keys down in this center part right here. This should have been flipped around. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to pull, actually I may as well pull this center thing out a bit. Okay, do this. Hopefully it's okay that when they cram this thing back into the thing here, that nothing got wrecked. Okay, pull that out. Okay. So what do we have here? This just says to download the latest firmware. The manual, I have not looked at this yet. I've watched a bunch of videos on it. And you see these, and it's not good to push down on keys like these because these are, well, these are sensitive keys because they have that poly aftertouch. Okay, so in here, so let's get rid of some of this foam. In here it looks like we have the adapter, okay, which is great. So we have the various types of adapters here. All right. That just plug in the back. That's already set to go for where I am. All right. I'm going to put this over here for just a sec. Take this out of here. Put this the right way. Get rid of this foam again. And we'll slide this thing out of here. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. These are like keys. Neat. Okay, so this is what do we have on the back here? We have CV out, we have pitch, gate, mod 1, mod 2, clock. Nothing in, just all outs. Outputs for stereo right and left. We have MIDI in and out, plus we have USB. I'm going to have to get a USB cord or see if I have one kicking around because this one didn't come with that. Anyhow, so this is the Hydrosynth. So now the thing is we're going to get the stand, we're going to put it in place, and that gets 2 boxes out of here, which is pretty nice. If you'd like to follow the full journey, check out my online studio journal linked in the description. Until next time, I'm just a music teacher having fun. Catch you on the next one.